Alright guys, welcome back to Yospill and hope you're ready for another video. So this is a video that behind the scenes we've been working on for a little bit now. And I posted a small little clip on Facebook of the Spirit running. As you know, this is one of the first cars we had on the channel. This is our 1991 Dodge Spirit RT. This thing originally comes with the T3 turbo Dodge motor. We stuck a GT 3076 on it. We made over 400 horsepower. The videos went pretty popular on Facebook. Pretty sure it's at like 30 or 40,000 views now. The car made over 400 horsepower. It's had a stock transmission, had a stage 3 clutch in it. Took it to the track. It went like a 1270 at 117, just spinning the crap out of one tire. Kind of daily drove it around for a little while. Had some fuel pump issues. Changed the fuel pump out, got it to run good again, and then of course we moved to Pennsylvania, and then the car has sat since then. So since then, we took the motor out of trailer park. As you know, trailer park is the fastest Dodge Spirit or Plymouth Acclaim at a 1230 at 124 miles an hour. We had that motor completely pulled apart. We put a set of Eagle rods in it. We put a set of 9-to-1 compression pistons in it. This cylinder head is a fully ported dual valve spring and retainer. It has a set of Corauer stage 3s on it. The whole wiring harness was adapted from trailer park to this Spirit. It has a stainless steel Treadstone exhaust manifold because the last one was cracked. It now has a AGP S261, which is a 61 front turbo or millimeter turbo, 61 rear millimeter turbo. It now has a precision 44 millimeter wastegate. It has a Treadstone front mount intercooler, HKS blow off valve. It has the same 568 transmission that belongs in the Turbo 3. It also has the intake manifold off of trailer park. It has a set of Jackson's mounts. Has E85 capability with a sensor here, regulator here. We are running a little bit bigger fuel line. We do have an AN fuel line feeding the car now. It still has the same 255 in-tank pump. It's using a set of the Denso R8 style Volkswagen coils. It has a set of 1000cc snake eater injectors. We did do a new timing belt. But pretty much everything else is exactly the same. If you guys never seen the Spirit before, the patina on this car is pretty awesome. It has a set of front coilovers that were custom built by Stephen Morris. It has rear air shocks, or we might have to work on that a little bit to get it to 60 foot better. The interior of the car, Spirit RT, it has no carpet in it, of course. I posted on Facebook where I fixed the floor right here. This was the only actual rust hole on the car, was right here on the floorboard. All of this is just surface rust. I'll show you in the video. This could all be sanded down and clear coated over and you would never know. Funny how the badge is the only thing that really didn't come off. There's one of the OG Yospill stickers. But the other night I threw these RPF ones on it because I took them off of our minivan. Oh, another thing is it has a 3-inch downpipe, whereas trailer park only had a 2.5-inch downpipe. It has a full 3-inch exhaust with a dump right here out of the side. Let's get under it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it has a 3-inch. It goes right back to the gas tank back there. Has a dump. Has a fuel tank out of trailer park. What else did we change? Painted everything. Painted the engine bay. Made everything look pretty nice. And let's get to starting this thing. Video I did on the OEM replacement headlights, the new old stock. Yeah, that's about it. So we have a few more wiring things to do. The screen doesn't work. We have to put 12 volts to the screen. And other than that, this is running on a micro squirt ECU, just like before, which is tucked over here in the corner and mounted. But once we get 12 volts to the screen, we can basically get this thing on the dyno. We can get to tuning it. We just need to make sure the radiator works, everything. This is a 2nd gen neon radiator with a shroud and 2 fans. We do plan on street driving this car. and we do plan on this thing making over 400 horsepower again, like before. You can see we have the valve cover with the catch can set up. We still need to make lines and mount the catch can. So we do have a little bit more work, but I just wanted to get this video out, showing you an update on the car, showing you guys that it's together, showing you guys that it actually runs. And let's get right to that part you guys have been waiting for. And over here, flip our switch on, kick the e-brake down so the car don't go rolling. So as you guys can see, the car runs just fine. It actually starts up. The air fuels are horribly rich. It's in the 10-0 air fuel ratios, which makes sense. The compression's different, cams are different, head's different. Everything's pretty much different. Other things we got to finish before we get this car on the dyno is the clutch switch, so we can do the no lift shift. We can do launch control. Need to check the springs in the wastegate. Need to verify, like I said, that it doesn't overheat. There's no fueling issues. There's no oiling issues. This is, like I said earlier, the short block that came out of Trailer Park. It's still the same crank and block, but of course new pistons, rods, seals, gaskets, everything like that. Head with that has ported ports on it. Better turbo manifold. Better intercooler. Better turbo. So pretty much better everything. But we do plan on, like I said, going after our own Dodge Spirit record. We did 1130s, and this rusty old thing out here, if you guys ever really wondered how bad Trailer Park really was, if you pull up the carpet, see how there's metal over that right there? That was metal I added to the floors, because if you look underneath it, there is no floor. This whole car, yeah, see that's the mount for the rear suspension right there. There's nothing left. So the other side's just as bad. There is literally rust under all the K-member, the floor, everything. And you can even see rust. This car was not in the best condition. So we really shouldn't have been going 1130s in it, but I wanted to set the record and give myself a target to go with this car. So that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited as I am, because I plan on this thing meeting this thing in the 10s. Little update on the CSX voltage regulator is the issue. So after reviewing the video while I was editing, the car spikes 17.4 volts on the dash. That will burn up everything. That will freak out the latency on the injectors, the latency on the coil. That'll freak out everything in the car. Problem number 2, the valve cover isn't baffled. So after every pass, I lose about a half a quart of oil that I have to clean up from the little catch can Gatorade bottle, and that gets annoying. So we actually have a 420A valve cover we're gonna modify to make work, and then we should have no more of those issues, and then we'll take this back to the track and aim for our 10-second pass. But if you guys enjoyed the Turbo Dodge content, give us a subscription down below. If you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave in the comments, what do you think about the Spirit? I'm falling in love with this car. I love this thing so much. The patina is perfect. If this thing goes to the track and runs the 10s, people are going to be pretty amazed by that. So, as always, subscribe to Yoast Build if you haven't already. If you like the video, thumbs up. And until the next one, you guys are the best. Alright guys, so for those of you wondering what I'm talking about when I say the digital dash, on these cars I do not actually use a laptop to tune. Right here is an Android tablet. When you cycle on the ignition of the car, we have everything wired through the Mega Squirt. So that is for the headlights, taillights, turn signals, wipers, basically the whole body harness. You see the Raspberry Pi comes on. Raspberry is right here. Flip this on, activates a wideband in our fuel pump, and then we can give the car a start. Takes it a minute, but you'll see the micro squirt is opening, and now we have a gauge cluster, we have wideband, we have air fuels, we have engine load, coolant temp, manifold temp, E85 content, no lift shift, and the launch control. Everything right in front of me. It's been a few hours. I've literally redone half the car, but now everything works. So within this next week I can actually get to tuning this thing on the dyno. Hope you guys are ready for that video.